Might be a bit of a long boss fight, depending on how complex it is. I really hope there's a save point after the elevators, if possible. Program unlock roots. Unlock primordial roots core. What? Are the primordial roots a computer program? Like, what the heck? Up, 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 up. What a code. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Soul Yi, you have the floor.
Thank you. I think my fellow souls will agree that it's time to face the music. We can bicker all we want, but the truth is that the Tianho cannot be cured in the short term. Therefore, I would like to propose a bold new plan.
Huh? Eigong might think you're clever, but since when did we let a rookie give orders around here? Let's not spoil the fun, Gumong. This kid's pretty charming. Let's see what he has to say. If anyone wants to raise any objections, please hold them until the end.
The plan is called the Eternal Cauldron Project.
Eternal? Interesting. Have you been keeping the elixir of life from me all this time?
No, you misunderstand me. It's not bodily immortality, it's spiritual immortality. To put it simply, it's a plan to place all Solarians into virtual reality while their bodies are put into cryosleep until we find a cure.
Huh. Our scientists in GA have already experimented on this. They were not very successful.
This time it's different. This time we have Lady Ethereal's vital sanctum and soulscape system. Her tests have proven that we can fix all the shortcomings of older hibernation devices. Combine that with the creation of virtual worlds,
and all Solarians will be able to enjoy centuries of blissful dreams. Lady Ethereal, does it really work? Yes. Upon waking up, all test subjects were very satisfied with the dreams they experienced. There were a few who had trouble, but those are minor issues. I'll patch those out. The only issue is generating soulscapes for tens of thousands of people requires an unprecedented amount of computing power. We wouldn't be able to meet capacity, even if we linked up every single abacus on Penglai.
I believe the esteemed Gumong has an answer for that.
Why are you asking me for an answer? If this is how half-assed your plan is, count me out, rookie.
In your research on Jiangxi soldiers, didn't you posit the possibility of biological calculators?
Huh, so that's what you're talking about. Connecting biological brains in series can indeed form an immense biological computer. However, that theoretical model requires the brains of organisms with higher intelligence. From where do we source those? Don't tell me you're going to use Solarian brains.
Yeah, of course not. We can't use anything polluted by the Tianho. I mean, that would be unethical.
So there's a reason for it, but also, I suppose it's unethical.
You'll remember the Hyoshin Sphere, right? That deep space telescope has been running for centuries and has collected massive amounts of information.
Did it actually find a planet with intelligent creatures?
Exactly. We have temporarily named the planet the Pale Blue Planet, based on its appearance. Reports show that primitive humanoid creatures with large and active brains reside on the Pale Blue Planet.
Why do they call them humanoids? They should call them catoids.
They share various similarities to cats.
Show me the report. I want to see it. You can't just make up such a huge discovery, young man. I have read the report, so we need not doubt its veracity. They're still living beings. Wouldn't that be too cruel? That pity is totally unwarranted. If left alone, primitive species tend to wipe themselves out anyways. Better for us to cultivate them for our purposes. Are we opening a new whole hunting ground? The GA clan is itching to get our muscles moving. You're all thinking too far ahead. The Pale Blue Planet is 500 light years away from us. What? So this meeting was a complete waste of time. The Fang Clan didn't spend our money to listen to your fantasies. 500 light years. We don't even know if we'll make it to the next decade. Even if we did manage to gather enough food, how are we going to gather a vessel and the energy to get there?
Yeah, we already have a vessel. And what's more, we're sitting in it right now. In the final phase of the Eternal Cauldron project, Kunlun Island will be launched into the heavens. The entire island, with everyone on it, will warp to the Pale Blue Planet. You're insane. No, he's totally serious. I've done the calculations. There's enough energy stored in the primordial roots to make that trip. It would only take a few years to build the necessary rhizomatic energy columns and engines.
As long as we have the primordial roots when we reach our destination, energy replenishment shouldn't be a problem. But what? Speak up, fatty.
Yeah, easy. What Kafu says is, once we make this trip, we will not be able to return for at least another 500 years.
All right, one more. Yi, calm down. Why won't you hear me out?
It was you. You're the perpetrator. Where are the others?
The other souls have their own matters to attend to, and have asked me to speak on their behalf.
I see. From the very beginning, I was the only one kept in the dark. Even Kafu and Lady Ethereal knew.
They reached the same conclusion as I had. We must accept our current predicament.
Conclusion my ass. It's you and this accursed Tiandao Council. You murdered everyone, murdered my parents. Because of you, now Hang will die too.
So he did learn at some point that she was the cause of the virus and then must have forgotten when he hit his head. Arcatraz in chat says, Lady Ethereal is the one that I feel really sorry for, Yi also included. Well, I mean, you know, she did also lie. She could have said, hey, wait a minute, the technology's not quite there yet. But also, yeah, she was just hopeful. And the first 8 deaths were an accident. %. Root core monitor. Fusang is breaking free from its seal. We're about to lose all control of the primordial roots network. After arriving near the pale blue planet, the primordial roots were coaxed to build a massive web around New Kunlun to partially cover the nearby star, allowing the roots to absorb its light and provide never-ending power for the Eternal Cauldron project. So it's like a miniature dome, solar panel dome. No, we're just resting here. Fair enough. Well, let's make sure we're properly equipped. Precise parries, multiple counters, slash to do damage. Knockback. Converting some damage to internal damage seems pretty good. Slow but better pipe healing could be good. Faster healing. You know what? Faster healing. All right. Cover the star. Yeah, but what do you mean covering the star? Are they like spreading out through our ship? No, we have indeed wrapped a web around the entire star? That is a huge amount of material. You're up early. I thought you would sleep much longer.
I realize that this really isn't the time for a nap.
Shame. Why return to this pitiful place when you can welcome a whole new world in your dreams?
A whole new world? I don't care what it is you're trying to do, but you better stop right now. Ugh.
What's all?
Why? You're about to witness the liberation of Fusang. This is our destiny. We will soon devour the fruit that fate has provided for us. We have waited too long for this moment.
You've gone insane.
Insane? I found the truth and unlocked immortality. How can you not fathom the significance of this achievement?
You're right, I can't. I don't understand why you would make the same mistake over and over again. Transforming Solarians into those mutants can't be the answer.
Prophets always have to beat a lonely path. Never mind, you'll thank me in time, you and everyone else. Since the dawn of our race, Solarians were but stupid beasts before the whims of fate, endlessly pursuing our own tails. You should celebrate, because we're about to break out of this cycle and enter the realm of the immortal.
And you think this is what will free us? I'm not gonna let you have your way.
Cat's got no chill. How extremely cruel of you. I hoped that by trapping you in your dreams, I could avoid this confrontation. No mentor can bear to end any of their students' lives. Don't make me do it twice. You failed the first time. Just don't make me have to do so much of a run back. You turn around way too quickly, so I can't really dodge behind you too much. It's gonna have to be parrying. It should increase by 1% every time you die, and if you die 80 times, you lose. That's my thought. Get out of the fire. I'm dodging into her. I guess I just... Oh, you've got a delay? Come on. It's gonna be such a hard fight. Isn't it? Just gonna have to learn all the parries. Come on, just start the fight immediately. Okay, if you just want to do the same thing over and over again, that's fine. How many attacks do you have? Best boss ever? No, I'm not getting that vibe, actually. I really liked the, I liked the Lady Ethereal fight. That was fun. Had a good time on that one. This one just seems like it's gonna be just memorize all of the timing for every single parry. You didn't even move when you did that attack. This honestly feels like it might get a little bit tedious, but let's go for it. Why did I walk into that? I'm hitting the wrong button. God, I wish I could, like, do damage to you. There's no openings. There's an opening, weirdly, if I don't spin her and I just jump behind her, I can hit her once. That's what I found so far, as far as openings go. Yeah, I let myself get hit on that one. Okay, so that's a triple hit. I'm burning. I can't parry looking to the right. I have to parry looking to the left? Is that how that's gonna work? I have to parry from her starting location? Okay. So when she does that, I can't turn around. I have to be facing her old location. I think. I have to also pay attention. Maybe I should be trying to counter when she does her lunge and not try to spin jump her head. Because if I try to counter when she does her lunge and it's a similar tell to when she's doing like her aerial thing, maybe I can just counter both of those on one tell, sort of. Well, it could still work. How did that hit? Come on. Now the other question is, how many phases do you think this fight's gonna have? Because, you know, phase 1 so far doesn't seem like it's gonna be terrible. So what? I'm gonna guess 3. I'm gonna guess a 3 phase. I guess I could just do that too. I don't know how you miss me. Okay. Can't wait for this boss to employ the 5-point palm exploding heart techniques as Arcatraz. I wish I had that technique. Just immediately toss that out. First thing. Don't save it. Open with it. Maybe if I have to dodge, that's not their dodge button. I have to dodge before it hits. Dodging way too early. All right. So I'm recognizing that the boss has different types of sword combos that she can put in or out of her combo. I can't seem to unbound and counter that. Yeah, I can't unbound and counter that. I have to dodge it. Fair. Close enough. One, two. Oh, I tried to dodge. If she's not just the president of the Pro Mutation Company, but also a client after watching this fight, she might be onto something. Huh? What? I mean, I'm the immortal one. I'm the one who can't die. Oh my God. I don't know when I'm gonna have the time to do like a full 5-point charge on the talisman. This might be where water flow or whatever it was called might be the ideal play. That way I can just spam a talisman whenever I get the opportunity. As opposed to trying to get a full 5-star, because I don't even know how to hit that on her. There's more time there than I think. And you know what? Maybe there's an opening to 5-point her when she does like the anime slash. Because I could get to the other side of her and probably have enough time to charge it up, I think. Or that. That right there. Oh, damn it. Oh, I did get it off, but she got me at the same time. I got the damage. I thought that would interrupt her. Oh, come on. I like how when she does the dash that grabs you, you can see a talisman in the air, so you know which one she's actually charging up. It's subtle, but it's there. Oh, damn it. Good start. Good start. I didn't know she could talisman from that close. I thought she was going to jump up and I had more time. When she disappears and does the downwards attack into the anime slash, it's hard to have enough time, I think, to charge up the counter, but I should just be prepared to just dodge out of the way. And actually, I'm realizing... Oh, come on, I was not in range of that. There you go. Explode, please. I was facing the wrong direction. Oh, damn it. See, she did the same attack 4 times in a row with the sword, because she can combo any part of the sword combo together. That was okay, it was okay. Couple mistakes, couple mistakes. I like that this arena that we're in right now is actually taking advantage of the fact that we are on a circular space station. Like, I can go in one direction and it will just loop around. Gotcha. I should just turn around and dodge that if I have to. Oh, yeah. I really need to counter that. If I don't counter that, I'm gonna get hit. This fight rewrote my brain, says Coda in chat. Yeah, it's not bad. Just need to know what the boss is doing. Come on. Really didn't think I got hit there. I need to, learn to tell for her little disappearing trick that she does. I'd like to counter that. Doesn't even have that big of a health bar. More learning timings. Dodge. Parry, parry, dodge. Oh, come on. Yeah, okay, so the red attacks, I guess, does that count as a projectile? I guess I might be able to counter that because there's a big delay between the third and the fourth swing, and that might give me time to charge up the other counter. I might want to take that jade off that's allowing me to combo the counters then. And just learn the timing. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I don't have time to... I really don't have time to get a talisman off. By the time I try, I'm getting hit by the anime slash attack. I really do just need to dodge again on that one. Arena's kind of cool looking. Again, I like that it's a circle. I can do that, though. Whoops. Stop doing attacks. God damn. Let me have an opening, please. I think the game heard everything Abe said about parrying being optional and said, hold my ape man. Well, for some fights, the parrying is optional. For other fights, it's not. This is definitely one of those fights where it's not. The counter, especially. I'm gonna have to learn that timing a little bit better for phase 2, I think. Because that's what the game wants me to do. God damn it. It's like, how do I get hit by one of those slashes but not the rest of the slashes? I feel like I'm not doing that attack properly, but what I'm doing works, so I don't want to change it. Ah, it's gonna hurt. Oh, I got around it. I thought she was gonna do a talisman, so I very sillily did it wrong. All right, bye. I almost had it. That's not gonna be good for me. Wait, you can, okay, so you can, what? You can do the charge, the double slash, and then do a lunge? An anime slash? All right, fine. I can probably still do a regular parry out of the counter, right? Be weird if I couldn't. I feel. Hey, I found a time to heal. Again, it's weird that my talisman doesn't break her out of that. You know the streamer's focus when he's quiet. That's been many of these boss fights because they all required attention. More than I'd like to give, more than I can give sometimes. There you go. At least I knocked you out of it that time. What? I was spinning.
You know the streamer's streaming when you see him on Twitch.
Glade Air, welcome. How was Risk of Rain? How was your raining?
Did you get massively wet? God, I hope so.
No! Oh my god. Come on. I don't like that attack that you do. I find that attack to be very annoying. Well, that was a bit of a whiff on my part. That one I like. Oh, you've done the same attack 3 times in a row, huh? I jumped too high. I hate that you can hit from behind. Okay, so that's just fire on the ground. Ah, fire! It's fire! Alright. Ah, fire! Oh, come on! Go ahead. Kill me. Just keep trying to kill me. And kill me already. So I don't think I need unbounded counter on multiple hits. That doesn't seem to be important here. We can take that one off. I like the shortened heal. I like the recover internal damage, and I like the precise parries inflicting internal damage. That is doing a lot, I feel, because there's a lot of parries. There's got to be something here for, like, precise parry, charged strike, being able to do charged strikes, like, instantly, right? I'd love to get some damage as internal. Oh, that would be so nice. But I can't equip it because I don't have enough stuff. I think slow medicine pipe could work well too. My friend kept dying at Mithrix and I didn't, so now we all know I'm cooler and better. But I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these too. There's a lot that we could have done before getting locked into the final boss stuff. Just let's try the slower heal. If I'm good at dodging, then I can get maybe some better heals out of this. I haven't actually used this at all. I'd like to see it. You know, I should leave unbounded counter multi-parries on, I'm realizing. Yeah, there's no way I can... Oh, it's actually pretty fast. And the fire doesn't stop it. And we still nuke you down. Also, fire damage is internal anyways. Oh, you did a 3rd talisman in a row. I didn't know that could happen. But when she does the anime triple slash, if I'm not facing the right direction, I won't be able to actually parry it out of an unbounded counter. So leaving that on will actually keep me a little bit safer in that one attack. Because in phase 2, she could do that instead of the 2nd red slice. So I feel like having that on could help me in that one situation. And the slow heal, you know, it's... You trade some safety to have that equipped anyways. So I think this is actually helpful. Because then I can charge the counter if she does the red slash, and if she does the triple slash, I can still just stand still and parry the whole thing. If I do it correctly, but, you know, that's on me. And I need to get out of the habit of thinking that because she does her talisman charge and I counter it, I'm not doing anything. I am doing something. I'm doing internal damage. Quite a lot, too. I don't know why you decided to do that move. But I don't like that you did that. And I don't like that you almost hit me. Oh, come on. You hit me from behind! Come on. No. Right. You can't counter the talisman grab. So that's like the second aerial attack that she can do that I can't charge a counter fast enough because I'm probably going to be in the air or something. So she's got 2 of those I'm just going to have to dodge out of, which is fine. I don't think I've seen the whirlwind that she created before. That's a new one. So maybe she's got 3 of those. That doesn't seem as free. Seems like maybe she can stop me there. Like this one right here. Yeah, because she can sometimes, she doesn't do this all the time. Sometimes she just stands for a second. But sometimes she charges something. I don't know if there's like a tell for when I can or can't do it. But that's gonna take a little while to figure out. Well, you're too far away. Ah! If I'm in the ground, maybe I'll have time to do that, but I think I'm just gonna have to time the dodge behind her. 1, 2, pause, then 3. So that's not gonna be too bad. Hey, tough final boss fight, but I'm still having a better time here than I was in the Night Rain DLC final boss fight. Wrong attack. There you go. Thank you for stalling for a minute. Okay. Well, that was a little too early on the release there. Come on. Hey, thank you for letting me hit you. Oh, that was so dumb. Get out of the fire! The fire does kill you, though. No, I think it doesn't do internal damage. Maybe it just doesn't stop the overtime heal. That's what I was noticing previously. Oh, you combo freaking another thing into that thing, which is your jumping attack thing. First phase so far has not been too bad. Getting the hang of it. I have to wait a second on the charge. Terrible damage to take. I'm at that point in the fight. Terrible damage to take. I went for the talisman at not 5, so I wasn't able to stun her. That's what you get out of the 5. The 5 charge talisman explosion will stun enemies. Which again, makes me think that maybe if I just equip the water one, then if I ever do manage to get one off, then I don't have to actually stay there for the charge. I can run away and then do something else. You still get the internal damage. It just doesn't take forever to come out. Well, I missed. But if you're stacking up internal damage, might as well pop it with a big explosion, right? Oh, why did I try to block that? All right, that'll do it. Oh, come on! Damn it! That's what I don't like. I don't like how she can grab me after I do the 5-hit talisman explosion. Like, you should be staggered. Miss my timing there. Okay. 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 I hit you. Again, you should have staggered from that. Whoops. least I was too high up in the air for you to do it. Well, bad timing. Oh, come on! I think I might move over to the water one then. The 5-1, like, she's not being consistent. I don't know why. Sometimes when I have an opening, she'll just kind of like walk around a little bit, giving me 1 second. And other times she'll immediately jump into another attack. So it just seems too inconsistent. So I feel like water, at least, I can just tap the button and then I can run away. It's not going to do as much damage, but it's safer. Without having the consistency of it, I think that's what I want. Yeah. Automatically detonate. It's not as fun, but I think it is more important to have that. So it'll automatically detonate, and I don't really have to do anything about that, do I? It only uses like 1 charge too, so I should try to do it like whenever possible. But the 5 charge one is just not working consistently enough for me. Why did she stagger there? That was weird. Do bosses still get like a stagger bar somehow anyways? Oh, I thought she was doing the jump. I don't like that though, because it is messing up my timing for some of her attacks. It does stagger her, so I can reset, but that's just another element of pseudo-randomness, I feel. It throws me off. But probably still better to have it. So I don't really have any use for all of these charges that I'm accumulating, the key charges, but now I can just focus on the fight a little bit more cleanly. It didn't explode that time. I can't get behind her when she's doing that. She has such a huge backswing. Okay, and really, there's only a couple of change-ups in phase 2. I think I've got the timing of the big 2 attacks that she can do. So, at any point, hopefully we can just eke out a quick little victory here. I guess, you know what? It's a certain amount of internal damage, isn't it? If I wait and build up more internal damage, that's the threshold for it. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Don't do that. That was stupid of me. That, oh, come on. Such a range on that. I didn't get a stagger on that one though. It might be different than what I'm thinking. Maybe it's a certain amount of internal damage done in aggregate. But maybe I just need to build up a bigger internal damage bar. I mean, I love this because that's free damage. Let's build up a bigger meter. Let's see. That should work. Nope. If that doesn't stagger, then it's not what I'm thinking it is. I was so far away. Didn't even hit. All right. I can totally counter that if I have to. Oh! Not gonna do it there. Missed the timing on that. No! The fire actually killed me. I would have had the health to survive it, but the fire lowered my health enough. We're getting close. We're getting close. We're getting pretty good. May or may not have to step away from the computer for a couple of minutes in 12 minutes exactly, but got a few more attempts in me before that happens. There's another talisman moment right there, which I'm using now. What? My spin missed you? But you still hit me? I don't believe that. Okay, that time I definitely believe it. Just a little fire. It's still good. It's still good. How come my talisman doesn't explode her there? Maybe, does her talisman counter my talisman? Because I don't get damage done on her or stagger damage done on her when she's doing her talisman dash. So I'm wondering if maybe while she's doing that, she's immune to the damage, the transition, the stagger, something like that. I don't know. That should have exploded. I feel like it should have. I can't even charge it up at all, can I? Which is interesting. Do it again, come on. Wrong button. Oh. Why did I try to talisman that one? Damn it. I occasionally find myself just mixing up the buttons, trying to dash when I'm supposed to attack, or trying to parry when I'm supposed to talisman. I don't know why. I'm still having those problems. I think I'm also gonna stop trying to talisman when she does this move right here. Sometimes it puts me in a bad position, I think. I don't know how I missed that. I'm gonna still do it, because I'm a fool, but I acknowledge I shouldn't. Again, my talisman didn't go off. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know. It's like, it's as if my brain gave up. It's like, nah, you're not gonna get this. I wanted to do it. My brain, on the other hand, was like, nah. It's okay. I'm still here. Just quiet. Well, thankfully I killed you because I did the wrong thing. That was good though. Pretty good though. I forgot what you were doing. Yeah. You've got like 8 different moves that do talisman things. Not talisman, red things. Come on, that should have stopped you. Hold on, we had to change positions. Places, people, places. As your mentor, I have to admit, you've improved a lot. There was no hesitation between your movements. Well, unless you hit the wrong button, apparently, and did completely the wrong thing. Your determination was in full show. You were supposed to be my greatest achievement. Ah, I am. That's why I've been fighting to stop you. Ha! I hope you're right. The real enemy never disappeared. I'll leave it to you, the fate of all Solarians. Huh. Yeah, no phase 3. Yippee! Opening star map, course plotted, destination Penglai. Open a wormhole and perform a space jump. Confirmed. I can move, I can walk. Why are there floating islands? I guess we have island spaceships. There can be a floating island or two around this place. So everyone's dead. Also, I was within time. I said I had 12 minutes. It's been 12 minutes exactly. Nice job breaking it. Hey, we didn't break anything. None of this was our fault. Okay, something that's been bugging me is I understand the idea of putting people into stasis so that you can keep them alive, but realistically for an ARC project like this, you would probably be better off just saving like genetic information and then repopulation through cloning or something like that, right? I feel like that would be a little bit more long-term, because it takes a lot of power to keep full-grown people alive. Look, Schwan Schwan, he's back. I told you so. He came back real quick. I've been waiting ages for you. Let's play some Quan Kun. Yi, I've organized the recent energy reports together with Schwan Schwan. Penglai's soulscape system is functioning smoothly. There shouldn't be any short-term computing shortages. There shouldn't be any short-term computing shortages. In addition, with regard to repairs being performed on the vital sanctums, we've detected 0 anomalies in the core functions. Other than that... ... If you don't keep their bodies, you can't use them as human batteries. The Solarians aren't human batteries. Ape Men, on the other hand, maybe. Alright, so Yi takes everyone to their home planet and continues the research. It's not like they need that much computational power, though, considering there were only 300 people left in the Soulscape system. Out of, like, what was it, like 10,000 to start with, or something like that? There you go. The unskippable endgame credits. To 9 souls. That's a fun game. I had a good time with it, actually. The parry mechanics are very generous, which I think is part of the reason why I wasn't that frustrated with it, because yes, you want to try to get the perfect parry, but if you miss the perfect parry, you still only take partial recoverable damage. And so if you just keep parrying, you're still technically taking no damage if you can recover that damage that you deal. I feel like the internal damage system could be a little bit more tutorialized early in the game, because it took me a while to kind of understand it. But yeah. And then Penglai is taken over by the Ape Man, says Arcatraz. Well... Oh god, it's getting so loud! The thing is, how are Ape Men good at... And like, how do they know how all of the systems work in this futuristic space technology? They go from like they go from the Stone Age to being able to construct warp drives. Oh, the systems are X, Y, and Z. It's like, no. It would be Kafu. Kafu would be the one giving that report. All right, here's what I got. Although I suppose that he would probably go back into stasis. Why is the game yelling at us? I don't know! I don't know! Are you gonna 100% it? I don't know. Like, I guess the question is, what does 100%ing it do? Just collect all the things? I'm not just gonna collect all the things. I don't care about collecting all the things. That's not how I play. But one question I have is Yi immune to the virus that's killing everyone. G is, and that was very established, but is Yi? Because he is dying, but resurrecting. He is old. He's lived for 500 years. Was he in stasis? Not really. He was just in the plants. But does that mean that at some point, you know, he would just die of old age and then the virus would kill him? Or is he dying from complications of the virus at some point like that? Like, can he still suffer natural death? Or is he basically like G, but maybe he has a little bit better immortality because if he dies, he comes back. G doesn't come back if he dies. He's a Highlander. He'll live forever and not be sick, but if you cut off his head, he still dies. Unknown. There's another ending. Well, you know, we could get all the things that we need to 100% it. There's plenty of items that we didn't use. And I called that earlier. Like, there's so many items that we've been picking up in the corners of this game that haven't done anything. Like, did I not give a weapon of mass destruction to Kafu and nothing came of that? Do we have to blow up Penglai? Is that what's gonna happen? I don't know. You have no clue how to trigger it, says Arcatraz. Me neither. I didn't look up anything about this game. Yeah, the parry mechanics are very generous, which I appreciate, because the game is designed around you parrying, so they're not going to make it incredibly difficult, and I appreciate that. The parrying does start feeling a little bit better when you get into some of the later boss fights. I think the Lady Ethereal fight in particular was really good, and that final boss fight was pretty good from the perspective of it does feel good when you are actually landing the parries, but there's still some like little issues with the mechanics that still bug me. Namely, on that final fight, there are moments where, like, my talisman wasn't exploding and it wasn't stunning the boss. I would go first, and then the boss would still hit me or still grab me in her talisman. I didn't understand why that was happening at all. So that was a little funky. I don't understand why there's a difference between the red unblockable attacks where the enemy glows green and the red unblockable attacks where the enemy does not glow green. It seems like you can't actually do a charged counter for both equally, but I suppose it was a grab that she was doing there, so that's understandable. I don't like the first boss fight, outside of Kafu's lair, I think it was. No, it might have been the one before that. One of the early boss fights where you are taught about the green mechanic, about enemies glowing green. The background is green, and that just makes it really hard to follow what's happening. I didn't like that one. But overall, the combat's pretty fun when you start getting into it. It's not really a Metroidvania. It has minor Metroidvania-y elements, but you don't really backtrack too much. It's not like you're going through areas multiple times and you unlock new abilities that let you progress in different directions in those areas. You really just, you go through a zone, you complete it, and then you leave and you basically never come back. Maybe there's like one chest out of the way occasionally, which is interesting. But yeah, most of the time, you don't backtrack. And anytime there was multiple paths, it was really just a simple gate. Sometimes the gate was, you need to have the unbounded counter so you can parry red projectiles. You need to have the charge attack so you can break a shield and then hack this thing to get in. It's a very strange lock and key mechanic where it honestly kind of feels a little bit lazy because the game's giving you combat abilities, and the lock and key is literally a lock that responds to your combat abilities. So I don't understand why it's done like that. Like, it could have been structured a little bit more creatively, I think. But yeah, not that much Metroidvania-y elements of backtracking. You get a lot of abilities and you can expand from your hub world, but you're not ever going back through regions you've already been through. There's no reason to do that. It doesn't negate my enjoyment of it, I'm just pointing it out. Battle memories. Is this like replay the bosses? I like that feature. This is a feature that I think more games should have. For those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch if I want to go live, support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next whatever we play.